Hello and welcome to this video. This is going to cover what we do on Canvas, how I run my classes on Canvas. You'll find the video and discussions, which I told you in class and through notifications. You can always find it on my YouTube channel. Just let you know when you find this in discussions, it can link you to my YouTube channel where for public speaking classes, and just general communication study students, you can find old videos I posted for previous classes that might help you with projects and so forth. So that's available to you as well. You can also see the video of me jumping out of a airplane, and then I think the video of me surviving a skinhead attack is still on there. Um, this is shot at night because to avoid any traffic out there being picked up. And also, one of the few times I can wear this hat because I can't wear it in public because it's not safe or not good for me to wear a red hat in public. So let's get started. Let's get into shared screen. Let's see. Let's see. And we want to, what? So dumb. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is using a class from the previous semester. So that's going to be shown. Unfortunately, it doesn't let me do student view, but there's nothing you're going to see that's too problematic. Now, a couple of things right off the bat. If you didn't hear this in class, or maybe I didn't say it enough, my background with working with communities and the general public, and my experience with teaching and online availability to students shapes what I do with this class. So for example, there is a link for Zoom. It's way down here. And there is a link for other things that I can use, but I don't use it. And the reason why I don't use it is one, to minimize the amount of things that you need to visit for my class on Canvas. That's one. And two, sometimes going through these additional barriers, like the fact is I send out announcements to get on Zoom through announcements instead of using the Zoom link, because you can just reach me directly in Zoom. When we first started during the pandemic, and still to this day, there has been students and even instructors who have problems getting onto Zoom through Canvas. When I was hearing that and hearing those results, I figured it was the additional barrier of, the additional work of going through Canvas through Zoom. And so I just decided during that chaotic time that my classes, I'll just send out Zoom notifications. So there's some good things and bad things with doing it that way, but it's for the better. All right. Okay. That being said, let's get started. And you're going to see a lot of the reasons why I do that is because of that. So let's go down. And so your homepage will always be recent activity and things I have posted and so forth. So if there's new announcements, discussions, assignments, and so forth, when you go into the homepage, whatever is recent, it'll be popping up on there. Okay. There's nothing new with old classes, so you don't see anything. The other one is announcements. Now, there's two types of announcements I send out, and these are examples of them when it finally loads up. The announcements are done. I know why my computer's running so stupid Microsoft Teams. I don't use you. I don't know why you pop up. Anyways, announcements is where I send out. So you'll get notices in your emails through announcements. That's not the way they're supposed to work. If they don't work like that, please let me know. But anytime you get an announcement from me with the date in the subject line, then that's a class meeting. And you always receive your announcements for Zoom meetings the morning of the class. I don't send it out early because I don't want students to have it get lost or forget about it and so forth. I want the notification. Everyone knows when our classes are occurring. It's just your reminder is sent in the morning. And if you don't get the email or something, or it doesn't come up in your notifications for Canvas or stuff like that, you can always come to announcements. And again, the ones with the date in the subject line are the ones that have the Zoom invites. Pretty easy to remember. And then the other announcements that I send out are like, I do grade evaluations a couple times a semester, where students can log into Zoom, and we talk about their grades on a one-on-one basis. The other one is, the other thing is I do open office hours during that time, and things like that. And I just send out notices if I think something's important. I don't send out additional announcements. At most, I send it out once a week. All right. So that's announcements. So that's where your Zoom invites are. That's where that information is, all bundled up in open office hour notifications are in there too. Just a reminder, office hours are also after class during our Zoom session, just like if you were meeting me in the classroom, or we can arrange Google Voice calls and we can do one-on-one sessions. And we'll get into it, so forth. Assignments is, of course, where you get the assignments. Now, if you're in small group communication or any of my other classes, this is for public speaking. So obviously it's different, but you can see how assignments work. Okay, so you can see these, and the overdue assignment thing, don't worry about it. It's just because it's the past class. But the thing that you have to understand with this is the assignments are always going to be posted, even assignments that you don't turn it in. Things that you don't turn in, like for example, small group communication and the participation in small group and also in public speaking, that's assessed in the class. So, but it'll be on there, so you see when due dates are and when things are coming up and so forth. Okay, so that's where you're going to find your assignments. I don't use the syllabus tab because I like to have this here, and again, minimize how many tabs I use. Discussions is where lots of things could be happening. This semester, it was a little bit different because I tried to do half my lectures online and half the lectures in Zoom. Didn't work out the way I wanted it. But as you can see here, we have extra credit is posted in discussions, and then you will have other discussions. So for example, small group communications, when we have group discussions that are done here for points, it will be posted in discussions. This video is going to be posted in discussions. Other videos will be posted. Public speaking, other classes, anything that is required for participation points, you're going to actually see it in the title. This is not the way, because everything on here was counted for parts. It's different this semester, but you'll actually see it. You'll see if it's participation or if it's just there. If you, we're going to have some discussions posted where people can meet students who are looking for study groups and so forth. So just to let you know, this is where that stuff happens, is here in discussions. When you, for public speaking, when you select topics, that is done here. Grades, people, I'm not going to click on them, obviously, but grades, just to let you know, this is where you get things posted. The way I do it is I post it after the things are turned in. I try to have students focus on the future and not necessarily the past. If you don't see something and you want to know the grades and it hasn't been posted yet, you can always contact me. And just to let you know, when grades are posted after the final, I post it on one date, and then you have several days to contact me if you have any disputes or so forth before I've turned it in. Okay, that's how grades work in my classes. By the way, if you don't know what this is University of Oklahoma. That's the bottom degree. That's my favorite degree, University of Oklahoma. All right. Let's see. People, just a reminder, I said this class, and I'll always say this in class, the best, and it's in the syllabus too, the best way to contact me is through Canvas. So you can find me on People and contact me through there. You can also go to Inbox right here, and you can type in my name and so forth and find me through there. And the reason why I'm telling you that is if you send me an email through my email, I get emails from all the different campuses I've worked on here with the LA Community College District, plus the district offices, plus additional emails. And I don't want to lose your stuff. I don't want to miss it. Trust me, I have gotten in trouble for missing emails. So the best way to contact me, because I get a ton of emails from different offices and so on, and trust me, I tried filtering them, contact me through Canvas, 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 Canvas. All right. You can do that through people and through inbox, how to find me. All right. Let's go and go to files. And here's files. And this is the reason why we're using the old class instead of showing a new class and maybe posting a couple things. As I stated in class, I don't like to post everything all at once. I like it to go along as we go. So for example, right now in files, maybe the outline is posted. The syllabus is definitely posted. I need to put the syllabus in PDFs. I got to make sure I remember that. Anyways, syllabus are posted here. I don't use the syllabus tab because I want you to go to this area to find it in files. I want you to get used to files because for public speaking and also for small communication, there's going to be an outline posted for you to use for your assignments. That's going to be in files. When we do evaluations for public speaking speeches, just like here, it is posted in files. When if I make lists for the small groups communication, who's in groups and so forth, that's going to be posted here. So you can see why I want you to get used to going to files. And files lets you print it very effectively. So, and I want you to, and I always recommend printing syllabuses all the time. All right. So that's why I post the syllabus in there and I don't use, again, I don't want too many tabs and so forth. So that's it. That is everything. You can see all the stuff, other additional stuff I can use, but I don't use that stuff. How we do tests, that comes up when we get to test. And I actually have a video I'm going to post for how to take a test with me. It's about accessibility and so forth, the way I do my test. So as you can see here, again, home, when you come to announcements for the Zoom, in open office hours, assignments is where you get your assignments and upcoming dates. Besides getting it also in the syllabus with the schedule and the syllabus, discussions is where some meat and potato stuff happens for the class. Grades and people, you know what that is and how to do that. Contact me through people or inbox through Canvas. Pages. Oh, I skipped pages. My bad. So I understand students are having problems with textbooks or getting textbooks. So I have supplemental information, things I think that needs to be addressed. So if you miss a lecture, I'm glad I remembered this. If you miss a lecture, you can come in to pages and you can see stuff that I covered in class. So I'll have maybe a slide or two and maybe some words of wisdom about the section. So you will see stuff that's covered in class. So sometimes students want lectures recorded. I don't like doing that in case students discuss things in class. I'm a big advocate of student privacy. So you can find stuff that helps you through the semester. And by the way, my tests are done from the main test is a midterm and finals. And as you can see here, this stuff, and by the way, this is not all posted at once. This is posted as we go along. You can see here the MT for the first part, midterms, and so forth. Do you understand? See how that works? So pages is something else we use. So we use home, announcements, assignments, discussions, grades of people, of course, pages and files, and that is it. That is how I use Canvas. All right. If you have additional information, you know how to contact me. And before I end this, I would like to say, go Sooners. All right. Have a good one. Oh, I got to get out of here. Stop.